Timmy, and welcome to episode 29 of Cardano Ecosystem News. Today is January 30th, and we have a different episode for you today. It's something special. This is the first time you guys are getting to see my beautiful home, and you're also getting to meet the real me in all of my flesh and bones. I've had a lot of people on the YouTube channel lately commenting, "Hey Timmy, let's see the real Timmy. Come out behind the camera. Let's see the cat who's controlling the computer and who's behind it all." Well, that's me. Hello. I'm the real Timmy. No more fake 2D character. This is me, and this is my home. And so, you know, some of you got to see a tour of my home in the intro sequence today. And some of you may have noticed that some of my favorite picture frames have a spotlight shining on them. Well, that's because those are the projects that I'm going to be spotlighting in today's episode. And so the intro sequence will be a little bit different each day, depending on who I'm going to be covering in that episode. As well, you can probably notice that I'm in 3D, and this is all real-time animation. I've set up a bunch of motion capture technology, and it's able to capture me so I can deliver real-time animations to you. And what I'll say is this is just version 1. The audio is going to get a lot better. In fact, in just 3 days from now, I have new audio equipment coming. The audio quality is going to be 100 times better by this time next week. As well, we have better motion capture technology for much smoother animations. And also my hands. So you can see right now my fingers aren't moving, but pretty soon we're gonna have moving fingers, but I think it looks okay without it. So I hope you guys will bear with me. This is version 1. This is an alpha version of 3D Timmy, but there's gonna be a lot more happening week after week with your support. And so how can you support? Well, some of you might have seen the last spotlighted picture in the intro sequence, and that was introducing the TIM1 staking pool. The ticker is TIM and then the number 1, TIM1. Now it's not TIM, someone else owns that, it's TIM1. Make sure to add the 1 on the end. And by delegating, you support me. A lot of the motion capture equipment, the audio equipment, it's gotten pretty expensive. And so I'm hoping to help fund that with some of the stake pool delegations, but also a big direction for the channel is going to be more NFT giveaways. And so you might remember we had some Macassey NFTs to give away. We also had, since then, I bought a bunch of Ada Ape Society NFTs today. I'm going to be giving away 2 Ada Apes. I have a bunch of Block Owls NFTs to give away. I have some Handy NFTs to give away. And let's see, in the future, I'd love to give away some Boss Cat Rocket Club. For anyone who didn't get to participate, I have some cats, and I'm going to talk to the team, see if they might like to give away a Boss Cat Rocket Club cat maybe in the future, or maybe some land plots. The plan for the channel is to give away many NFTs to all of the delegators of the TIM1 staking pool. And so that helps me, and that helps me to help you as well. And so some of it will be donations from the projects, but also it will be me just going out and using the stake pool commission fees that I can get to purchase a lot of the floor prices for projects, as well as some unique NFTs that I see, and give them away to you guys. And we're gonna track it, and I hope that, you know, within a year, maybe we can give away $20,000, $30,000 or more of NFTs. That's my plan for year 1 of this TIM1 staking pool. All right, so lots of new stuff today. You guys got to see my home. We introduced you to the TIM1 staking pool and this new motion capture technology. Just a reminder, it's version 1. This is gonna let me do interviews. So now I can start to interview people as myself, and we can do all kinds of collaborations. I can even do live streams. And so one thing I wanna do in February is the first live stream, but maybe we'll do regular live streams as the year moves on. All right, so let's get into our stories for today. The first one is a little bit more about the TIM1 stake pool, and I need to give credit to the wonderful artist Sleffy. Sleffy helped me design the first NFT that we're going to be giving away to supporters of the stake pool. From there, we're going to be talking about a couple other projects and then a special feature on Handies. Now, Handies has been trending over the weekend. A lot of people have been getting excited about the Handies NFT project. So that'll be our last story today. I hope you enjoy. enjoy and just be patient with us. This whole 3D thing will be getting much, much better in the future. But it's been a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments. Do you like the direction? Do you like the 3D house and the 3D Timmy? And what do you think about the stake pool as well and the NFT giveaways? Jump down into the comments. I'll be there replying. I'll try to reply to everyone. And I hope you enjoy the episode. Meow. Now, some of you may have noticed during the intro walkthrough of my home that there are a few photo frames with a spotlight shining on them. And inside of those photo frames were a few projects. Sometimes there'll be NFT projects. Sometimes there'll be Cardano projects like SundaeSwap or ADAX Pro or other DeFi projects. Today, one of them was this one here. And you can read the top, it says Stake with TIM1. And the good news is that we've finally gone ahead and set up a staking pool for the channel. Now, a few of you have asked me in the comments over the last few days and weeks, is there a Timmy staking pool? And as of last week, there is. The ticker is TIM1. Make sure to include the number 1 at the end because there's another staking pool without the number 1. It's just TIM, and that's not related to the channel at all. The ones that we have are TIM1. Make sure to delegate to TIM1 if you want to support the channel. But then we're also going to be giving away this 10 Epoch Supporter NFT. And you can see a still image of it here, but this is actually an animated NFT. I'll show you what the animated version looks like right now. This is the full animated version. Let's zoom in. Here it is. Wow. I remember actually going to the photo studio and having to spin around and around. We must have done like 200 takes. I was so dizzy by the end of it. I almost tossed my catnip. But here it is. I think it turned out great. 10 Epoch Supporter. And we'll have other ones for 25 Epoch and 50 Epoch Supporter with different benefits. I have some ideas on how to give utility. A big way is going to be giving away regular NFTs from regular projects. And people that delegate longer will have like multiple chances to win, multiple tickets every week or every month when we're giving away hopefully dozens and dozens of NFTs to the delegators. Now, this was created by Sleffy. And if you're not familiar, Sleffy is an amazing artist, one of my favorite artists. He actually created, let me just scroll over here and see if I can find his channel. This is Sleffy's project, and he's got this Chad's project. It's all about bearded art. And you can see everyone here has a beard. Just totally cool. You can see this guy with the beautiful shades, really Hawaiian sun feeling. My favorite is actually the Chad of the Sea down here. This is Chad's beard here. How cool is this? How just beautiful is this? I found this on Twitter a couple weeks ago, and I had to reach out to Sleffy right away. You can see him up there. I had to reach out and see if we could have Sleffy create a custom NFT for Timmy and for the delegators to the TIM1 stake pool. And he's gone ahead and done that. Here's a couple more. Look at all the stuff that's going on here. There's things, birds flying out of the beard. Look at the texture there. It looks like a truffle or like a rose. Absolutely wild. There's so many here. There's actually not that many, but there's so much cool stuff in them. So he's actually got a graph here. Look at this guy. Reminds me of the UFC fighter, Conor McGregor. Super cool. He's got a diagram up here that shows them all. Looks like there's 12 in this first collection, 12 Chads. Super cool. And then he's also working on Chadettes, a whole collection of female-based Chads. And so the project it's Sleffy's project. His Twitter, I'll see if I can find a link to his Twitter. I did see it somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. At Sleffy. @_Sleffy is his Twitter. And you'll find a link to the Discord from there. And just absolute beautiful work. And big shout out to Sleffy for creating these animated NFTs. Oh, he just sent me a message. So he created these ones up here. This is us working, but we've got one here. Super cool of the animated Timmy. And so if you delegate to TIM1 for 10 epochs, you'll be able to, 100% you'll be able to, there's no lottery, you'll be able to mint this one, guaranteed. So that's super, super cool. But another thing we want to do is create other partnerships with projects. And I'm going to be giving away a bunch of NFTs to people who delegate with TIM1 stake pool. And you might have seen the other poster during the intro scene. It was this one here. How beautiful is that? This is a custom Timmy cat created by Hans Kingdom of the Shelter Pets project. Now we're going to be doing a deeper story on Shelter Pets in the coming weeks. They've been doing amazing stuff with near-field communication ID tags to help find and rescue abandoned pets. But they created a collection of 10 custom Timmy cats, just like this, with different backgrounds and different colors to the eyes. I'm going to be giving away all 10 of those limited collection NFTs to delegators of TIM1 stake pool. And I'm going to get them registered. I'm going to try and set up a collection like the Timmy 2022 collection on JPG Store and CNFT.io. And so you'll be able to trade them there if you want to. But I'm also going to try and create some utility for them. And so you can see another one here with the hand. This is because I'm going to be also giving away 2 Handies. And so we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail when I talk about Handies as part of this episode. The reason the Handy was in the photo frame here is because we're talking about Handies today. And that's the idea. The photo frames during the intro walkthrough will give you a preview of what projects we're going to be talking about. And so we've just talked a little bit about the Shelter Pets Cat project, and then we're also going to be talking about the Handy project, and then, of course, the TIM1 stake pool. TIM1 is the stake pool address, and you've seen the animation created by Sleffy of the Chads project. Just totally beautiful work. I really would appreciate if you could help support the channel and stake with TIM1. Now, some of you might still be staking for Sunday tokens, but that's going to be ending later this week, next week. Remember, it takes 2 epochs. It takes 10 days for your staking delegation to update. And so maybe later this week or next week, you're going to want to, well, if you do want to support the channel, you can go ahead and change that to TIM1. It's the TIM1 staking pool, and you have a chance to get one of these awesome animated NFTs from Sleffy of Chads and the Chadettes project. Go ahead and find him at Twitter. It's at _Sleffy_. Absolutely beautiful. All right, this next project I want to talk about is a super fun one. It's just a really fun project, and it's super, super creative. I mean, you can see right off the bat, the project is called Handies. And, you know, it's not animals, it's not apes, it's not cats. The whole project is about hands. And so the artist and the project creator has created these really amazing drawings that are all using a hand as a base, but there is so much more going on. I mean, just take a look. This one here on the left, a Medusa-inspired handy, right? Snakes going all around it. I think this gold one here is like, they've got like a ultra rare type, and I think this is one of those, certainly, right? You can see the handy blowing out the flame, but just beautiful. Take a look at like all the different variations too, right? Here's one with ears, right? The rabbit ears. There's a zombie one over here with some kind of a flesh-eating disease. Look at this handy here with the bone, right? It looks like the wrist bone is visible. I mean, some of them are pretty gory, but they're all just really, really interesting. Here's like a Merlin wizard style handy. This handy here has a TV on it. I was looking at another one. Where is it here? Oh yeah, this handy. This hand has a hand growing out of it. I mean, it's totally nuts. There's a hand here with, is that a cat's nose, a banana. Let's count the variations. So he's got a Handies t-shirt. He's got a purple bow tie. He's got green slime on his neck. He's got a mouse or like a cat nose. That's 4. Sunglasses is 5. The banana is 6. And this dude hanging from the finger is 7. There's 7 different variations just on this one here. It's totally wild. They've really gone over the top, and it's super, super creative. And so they have a few other images of some of the handies. These aren't all epic. Like some of these are more common. And so, you can certainly get some of these as part of your mint. And then down here, this gold one. I really like the gold ones. Those are beautiful. One thing is, this project is still minting. There's 10,000 handies in the collection, and I think only about 2,700, 2,800 are minted so far. So there's still a lot available to mint, and you can go in here and mint 2 or mint 3. You can mint up to 5. It looks like, well, they say 10 transactions here, but I see only 5 in this pull down. So I would maybe just do 2 transactions of 5 each if you want to totally max out. But yeah, I purchased a few of these. Actually, I purchased 4, and we're gonna give away 2 to the TIM1 stake pool delegators. And so that's the idea. I'm gonna try and buy a lot of NFTs, some at the floor, some a little bit higher, and every month. Every month, I'm going to go ahead and pick all of the people who have been delegating for like a certain amount of time that month, maybe 3 epochs of that month, right? 15 days. And so if you delegate to TIM1 for 3 epochs in February, you'll be eligible for the March NFT giveaway. And so somewhere in the first week of every month, I'm going to go ahead and look at who's been delegating over the last month, and then we'll give away a whole bunch of NFTs, and we'll figure it out. Maybe people who are able to delegate more can get like maybe 1 bonus ticket. We want to have some whale protection, but we'll give like bonus tickets to people that are delegating huge amounts, or delegating for a long time. But yeah, I've got some handy NFTs to give away, and I'm going to show you today, actually, which ones we're going to give away. But first, let's take a look at their Twitter. The Twitter for Handies is at Handies NFT, and it says a new kind of hand-drawn profile picture NFT. And it is a new kind. I mean, it's totally nuts. There's nothing like this project. I think it's fun. I don't know if it's gonna moon right away, right? There's still a lot of liquid supply, right? Let's be honest. There's still more than 7,000 that haven't been minted, but it's starting to pick up. I've actually saw them on Twitter this weekend. A lot of people talking about handies, and so let's see. What we want is for all of the minting to finish, and then hopefully we'll see some of the marketplace prices going up. But even now, the marketplace prices are pretty dynamic. It's a pretty rich ladder. You can see here, excuse me. You can see here that there's, just beautiful art. So many different variations, right? None of them really look the same. There's so much going on. But you can see that, the prices just keep going on. And this is the type of project where there's a lot of like, different steps along the ladder. And so you could do a pretty good job of like starting low, flipping up higher, flipping up higher. And then here's the top end. You can see one here for 10,000 ADA, and then it drops off, 7,500. And then there's a whole bunch sitting around the 500, 400 ADA range, right? These ones here have a ton of variations going on. But you can see like almost every 10 ADA, there's like a different one for sale. And so if you're an active trader, if you like to like flip NFTs, there should be a lot of opportunities here to do that, I think, because of the rich price ladder here. There'll be different people to buy your NFT at different prices. But we do need to see the minting finish, and so you can hit the buy now. You might just want to mint right here, right? If you buy online here, you can pick 1 or 2 or 3, and the amount will change, and then you can just send to this address here and mint on their website and see what you get. I also wanted to show you the reason why we're covering them today is that, they have been all over Twitter yesterday. They're kind of trending, and it's because they released their kind of their white paper, the white paper of the project. The visual white paper, they're calling it, was released just yesterday. And so this is their 2022 plan. And what's interesting is they're going to release weekly comics, and they've actually already been doing this. I'm actually going to see if I can jump over to their Discord here. Yeah, that's right. And then let's go to comics. you can see here every week the artist has been releasing like a new digital comic, and they're pretty funny. I've been reading them myself, and like they're totally nuts. Every week there's like a new one that gets released. But then in Q2, they're going to have a physical release of comics. How cool is that? I don't know of any other project right now that is planning to, this soon in the next couple months, have physical, printouts of their comics, and then some merchandise as well. It's going to be some pretty elite merchandise. Could you imagine walking around and seeing someone with a Handy shirt and you also have a Handy? I think at like conferences, the people with the Handy shirts are going to be like pretty cool. It's just a totally different thing, right? There'll be a ton of like other animal-based NFT t-shirts, but imagine having like a Handy hat on your merchandise. And so I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. They're going to be doing a bunch of airdrops as well, and then unique glass pieces. One thing is there's this juice element of the project. And so they sold 100 Handy juice. And you can buy these on the marketplace, JPG store. And we're not sure yet what the juice is going to be used for. But you can buy some ahead of time. And it looks like in Q3, right, in the summertime, we'll get a sense of what the juice can be used for, as well as a secret project. And then I saw in Q4, CNFT Con Party. I love this art, right? I think I'll get myself another Handy. The guy's choosing which Handy to get with this big pink Handy button. So I think this CNFT Con Party is really cool because I think you're probably going to see the team releasing physical comics maybe at CNFT Con. And then maybe also you'll start to see some hats or some t-shirts with Handy logos on them. And I think people are going to take notice. People are going to say, wow, what is that? It's totally nuts. There's feet as well. I think the parents look to be like feet, right? I think this is the parent here. Is a foot maybe, and then the main characters are all hands of the NFTs right now. So super cool. This is their visual roadmap. It's different, right? They're not trying to make a metaverse. They're not making a DAO. They're just like really focusing on art and comics, right? Releasing a weekly comic, and they've been delivering on that part of their roadmap so far. So you can also take a look at their Twitter, their Discord. There's only 903 in their Discord right now. So it's kind of underground project, but in the last 24 hours, it's kind of been trending a little bit. 45 ADA to mint. There's 10,000 total with, 2,700 have been minted so far. So there you can go, and you can see there's some announcements. They're doing a 5,000 ADA giveaway. So they announced this yesterday. They're actually going to have 20 winners for 5,000 ADA giveaway. So maybe 250 ADA each. And all you have to do is go to the giveaways channel and react with the celebration icon. So, there's going to be 20 winners. There's less than 200 people that have hit this icon so far. So there's a 10% chance right now you could get 250 ADA just given to you. So that's not bad right now. So go ahead and check out their Discord, check out the giveaways channel, see if you can get that free ADA there. It's part of this 5,000 ADA giveaway. And I think they're giving that away because they passed their 2,500 minting milestone just yesterday. Yesterday, this has really been like really popular. And so they've got a bunch of different minting milestones and giveaways that they're going to be doing along the way. They've got people like showing their art in here. Everyone's sharing. Wow, this person's got a whole bunch. Super cool. So they're also all set up on CNFT tools, so you can check the rarity. If you mint some, you can see right away how rare they are. You can search by all the different properties. Look at this gold one here. Just beautiful art. It's a fun project, right? I think it might be a while before we see the floor at 1,000 ADA, just because the supply there's still quite a bit of supply to mint. So heads up on that. But I just want to hold them. They're super beautiful. Now we're gonna give 2 away. And we're going to try and give them away in March, the first week of March. And I want to give them away to everyone who's delegating to TIM1. If you've delegated to TIM1 for 15 days in February, then you're going to be qualified to enter the giveaway. It'll just be a raffle. And I think for this one, we might just have everyone the same. So get your delegations in if you can delegate to TIM1. And so this will be one of the ones that we give away. And this has quite a bit going on as well. You can see the studded earrings here on the chin, which is actually the thumb. It's totally nuts. There's slime. There's a halo. They're calling these caveman eyebrows. Some kind of like a thimble, I think they call this, on the finger. I'm never quite sure what this was for. Is that for sewing, I think? And then some angel wings, just beautiful. And so right now, this one is ranked 1908, ranked 1908 out of 10,000. So I don't think that's too bad. So we're going to give that one away. And then we also have this one ranked even higher, ranked 1382. It says 1382 here, but then 1366 here. So not sure why CNFT Tools is showing a different ranking, but it's at least 1382. It looks like maybe even 1366. They're pretty close. And this one's pretty cool too. I really like the jester hat on top. Let's zoom in here. Yeah, you can see the jester hat, the hot pink lips, this really cool like purple goatee. This here is, they're calling it smoking. So like there's smoke, something's escaping from the side of the arm. It's a little bit gnarly. And then the pretty cool pocket here with the pens. So, yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to give away these 2 NFTs in March, these handy NFTs. And yeah, it's just a fun project, super creative project. And we'll see. If you like art, if you like comics, you might like the Handies project. Wow, look at this one. Very cool.